But I didn't take anything. I didn't, Jim.
You've heard that line before, sweetheart.
We weren't born yesterday.
Well, you were born 1,000,000 years ago. But save your tears, dollface.
That's why you think you love her. You haven't been disillusioned.
If you're disillusioned by guys, sweetheart, it's because you haven't met a guy like me.
Hey, maybe she'd prefer a guy like me.
We'll let her decide. Dollface, meet us tonight for a drink at the Last Exit nightclub.
In Brooklyn, New York.
I'd have the police after her so fast it'd make her head spin. They put her through the ringer.
That's why you need us, sweetheart.
The best private detective duo in New York City.
We'll keep shady guys like that away from you.
And the cops.
Well, fix me a drink, George. I think I'm developing some pains myself.
If you want a good drink, sweetheart, meet us at the Last Exit nightclub.
In Brooklyn, New York.
All they got there is seltzer, but it's the best seltzer in New York City.
Oh, leave me alone. I'm going out for dinner.
Not so fast, sweetheart. First, we need to ask you a few questions.
Then I'll take you out to dinner, and we'll find out what's really cooking.
Well, housewives can get awfully bored sometimes.
Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday.
And I wasn't carved yesterday. And this is where I come in, dollface.
Well, I was going to do this myself, but,
Well, if there was no man around, I guess you'd have to do it by yourself.
But this is your lucky day, sweetheart, because my partner and I are here to give you double the pleasure.
I am, Kitty, I am.
She'll have the same expression on her face if you try to kiss her.
Well, I don't have a date with her.
Lucky for you, dollface, your date is with me.
Almost gives him a feeling he wasn't wanted.
Oh, now look, Junior, that's what divorces are for.
You think divorces are for dames to be available to go out with you?
No, Trillo. I don't care whether they're divorced or not.
Sure, I'm decent.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
After which you're welcome to get indecent again, in private, with me. Hey, sweetheart, watch where you're pointing that thing. It's liable to go off.
It already did.
Oops, too late. Well, you don't need us now.
We're private detectives.
And you need a good lawyer.
You said you wanted to look at it, Alan. Look at it.
No, he said he wanted to look at you.
And don't call me Alan.
His name is Suede.
And don't you forget it, dollface.
To bed while it's still day. The same monotonous routine.
You need a change of routine.
Why don't you meet us for a drink at the Last Exit nightclub?
In Brooklyn, New York.
We'll have a few suggestions for you.
Hello. Who wishes to speak to him?
Tell him we'd like to speak to him. Detectives Trillo and Suede.
After that, I'd like to speak with you, dollface, in private.
you'd better be going while the going is good.
Yeah, we'll be going after we ask you a few questions.
Then you can go out for a drink with me, dollface, and we'll figure out whether you're coming or going.
I'm not a nice girl. I'm going to use every dirty trick known to the female tribe to get you.
He's not worth it, dollface.
You should try one of us.
Or better yet, try both of us for double the fun.
I've told you 1,000,000 times not to talk to me when I'm doing my lashes.
This is a murder investigation, sweetheart.
So those lashes will have to wait. Then I can help you with them later at my place, in private.
Don't you find respectable people terribly dull?
It depends what you mean by respectable.
And it depends what you mean by dull. I can promise you one thing, dollface. If you hang out with us, it's not going to be dull.
Go upstairs, I'll come to your room.
Now you're talking, dollface.
Wait, first we have to ask her some questions.
That's okay. I can ask her those questions in private.
Your talents were utterly wasted in prison, darling.
I don't think you know the first thing about that kind of talent, Dollface,
But you're going to find out all about prison.
if you don't answer a few questions.